Onward with more adventure. Probably our last session of doing worlds until we play stories too for a while and eventually play through that and then come back. And we got to this freaky place. Back into the freaky deaky zone. Amen the hunt. You sniff it. Scrape it. It's gashes. As long as it's not its skid marks. So much to learn about it. Hey, I think I found him. It's like, hi there, Fred. This game is always so loud. How could I forget? That's fine. He can run away so I can adjust the volume a little. Game gets surprisingly out of nowhere loud. It surprises me. Oh, good thing I blocked. I have to go from what I've been using to this. It's gonna be a little weird. It's right on his head. Bonk. I wanted to block. I can't move. The real son of a bitch. That bitter bug. Like my HP is so low. I didn't think I was gonna hit him. I like that I picked this weapon to fight against this guy. Smart move, me. Charge up. Oh my god. I think he likes me. Look at the explosions. And my weapons needs to be sharpened. What a dick. Good thing I'm back here. I picked like the slow wielding weapon to get something that's going to be super fast because I'm super smart. As I was just using a weapon that would be quick enough to fight it. Yeah, is this a mild inconvenience? Can't believe I got out of that. See me. God, I hate him so much. I mean, I'm glad I have this weapon so I can fucking dot or block that. Need to sharpen my blade. What I'm good at. Alright, you just kind of stopped. Seems about right. Checks out. This. Keep you topped off since I'm dumb as shit with this. Whee! Nope, didn't want to do that. That's fine. I mean, I never watched anything Avengers, really. I may play games that involve Avengers characters, but I couldn't tell you what anything is. I'm not exactly a movie/comic guy. I like heroes and villains and stuff. Like, I love that stuff when playing games of it, when they're not bad, like, shitty variants of it. I'm more so not knowledgeable about the lore of all of it. You're alright. Tracking whiz. I mean, you had to give a "you tried" award to me, so I appreciate it, game. Congratulations, you did the thing you do in the game. Well, I mean, like, when I mean, like, shitty, like, there's a lot of not-so-great movie variant of video games, like, where they'll make a game off of it, like, Marvel Ultimate Alliance is a pretty decent game, but then they try fucking, I don't know, like, the Marvel Avengers game wasn't that great that came out. That was kind of poopy. But I meant, like, variants in that form, but I don't really... Hell, I don't even know of these other shitty variants of, like, superheroes, like World War II Superman or whatever, or Crazy Superman. Like, I don't even know if those things exist when it comes to heroes, because I just don't keep track of all that. I just play whatever games, and if there's a movie that interests me, I might watch it, but that's a big, yeah, Superman 64 does exist. You're telling me that's a bad game? Or when I was younger, I was like, when do we get to the part where we don't fly through hoops? Like, man, poor younger me. Trying to play that game and not really fucking getting the fact and not understanding what a bad game was. I think I'll go back to my dual blades. I think I'm just better off with high mobility DPS weapons than bigger weapons. I mean, I like that charging weapon. I'm just, I'm real dog shit at it when we gotta fight real fast moving people. I do like it. I look a little ridiculous using sword little things with this getup. To be honest, I do kind of at times forget Superman 64 exists, but then again, it's like, I think a lot of people do. Sorry, the true superhero is Glover. He's my real hero. The true N64 classic. Yeah, like certain Spider-Man games, like now the Marvel Spider-Man games are pretty good. So it's not as bad. You know, like Spider-Man games, I mean, even parts of like of amazing Spider-Man games had good moments and the rest was kind of crap, but even then, like, they're not usually too bad. Like now the Marvel Spider-Mans are pretty good. But there's some out there that are not bad, but there's still a handful of not great ones. I was a fan of, like, I mean, I like superhero games and stuff at times because it just, I don't know. I play so many different games that sometimes, like, the bright, colorful suits and being a superhero thing is neat once in a while. But, like, I always enjoyed, like, Marvel Ultimate Alliance style things. But then again, I'm really, I like co-op games. So, like, doing that kind of shit where you can play with friends is, a fun time. Alright, I gotta turn that thing in so I get that camp. I think I gotta do that now. I don't know if I have to go back to the city or I could just go to a research center. But then again, I'm not as harsh about these things. There we go. I'm not as harsh about it as some people because I play garbage games and still have fun. I play a mixed bag. I'm a huge variety where you know, there'll be just a time where I'm like, I'm pulling this game out of the bin of, like, trash, and it's literally fun. And I find fun in a lot of things, so I'm not too picky. So what might be absolute garbage to some people, I might actually find fun. Anything but that. Speaking of that, I see these McDonald's ads so many times now, and every time I'm on Twitch, it's like the new chicken sandwich, and I'm like, buddy, I worked at McDonald's for like 3 years. I know I only worked breakfast, but let me tell you, that chicken sandwich is right next to the other chicken sandwich that sits in the freezer. Their fish looks like a fucking frozen sponge. I looked at it every time, and I'm like, I could probably, like, clean something with this fish because it looks like a fucking sponge. The only difference is it was hardened, but it literally looked like if you froze a sponge and you called it a fish fillet. I was like, yeah, that's... Yeah, okay, sure. I think my favorite moment when I worked at McDonald's, though, was, I had to do... Besides the fun part of everybody tasked me with a job in the morning because I was the best at doing it, because I actually did my job, and everybody else was lazy. Mind you... Lazier than the already lazy form of cooking that is McDonald's and any fast food. It's all the laziest form. Half the time we're just nuking shit. Like, anybody can fucking figure out a microwave or a convectional oven. But, and the fryer just goes down and cooks the fucking burger. But, I think my favorite was when I was told to go into the freezer to... get a bunch of stuff because we were going to get ready for lunch before my shift ends. I go in there. I made sure all the breakfast food was cooked and in the trays so that whoever's making sandwiches won't get backed up or run out. So if we have a rush while I'm busy, they'll be handled. I go into the freezer, and I'm literally grabbing the bags, putting them on the cart that I need to bring them out to the, like, closer freezer that we have so when they need to thaw stuff out. So I'm getting everything ready for lunch, and then the manager looks at me, and he's like, where were you to help? I was like, you told me to go into the freezer. He's like, yeah, but you gotta back up. You gotta be listening to hear them when they need help. I'm like, I'm in the freezer. I can't hear anything, and nobody walked in. I'm in the freezer for like 5 minutes trying to grab shit, and it's all gone to hell the moment I left. I was like, Jesus Christ, you guys suck. They're already bitching and moaning at me about, you gotta be there to help your fucking crew member. I'm like, when do I ever get help? Half the time, it's one guy on the floor doing everything while you all have smoke breaks and fucking chit-chat about high school drama, even though you're all, like, 40 plus. They're all... Yeah. Mind you, most of the managers were ladies, but I mean the owner, I think, always picked them out for, you know, more fucking perverted reasons, but we won't go into that. I'm not saying just because they were all very terrible employees, let's just be honest, they shouldn't have been managers. One of the managers, before she was a manager, all she did was take orders. She was the drive-thru. And somebody was quitting, and so she was going to take the place of someone as the opener for the morning, which later became my job because I stepped up to do it because everyone else sucked at it. She took the job to open until other people came in, and then she would go back to being back to taking orders. And what happened was she got so distraught at trying to flip bacon on the grill because she kept getting burned by the bacon grease and she couldn't flip it that she started to cry. So she couldn't handle working as an opener. But then in the next week after I took the job, she became a manager. And I was like, what the fuck? This person that was like, it's too hard, I can't do it, got the manager position. I was like, I don't know what's going on here. This place lacks so much structure. I couldn't help but laugh at that. The side of switching jobs, yeah. So, the fact that I even stayed there for 3 years was a miracle, and then at the beginning of 2020, I quit because I called out like 3 times within that, like, within a couple of months. And I called out recently because I was like, I'm in the midst of moving. I need time, and I need to be out for a little while. So then they just, instead, the manager's like, yeah, you're going to need to talk to the supervisor manager, like the big head honcho manager, before we can add you back to the schedule. I go and talk to the head honcho manager, and she's like, oh yeah, this manager who directed me to talk to that manager actually has a problem with me calling out, so I need to talk to them about it so I can. I'm being thrown into this. He said, she said, go to here, back and forth. That the moment they put me back on the schedule for February, I quit. I was like, I'm done, because the day I returned to McDonald's, they were like, yeah, so-and-so called out, so-and-so scheduled this day off and this, so you're going to have to do this, this, and this. I was like, you know what, I don't think I'm going to do this anymore. So I quit, and COVID shit happened, and now we're at the moment jobless, but I don't really, you know, I'm looking for shit right now. I finally got my renewed ID so that I can fucking go look for jobs, and I just do this for shits and giggles until I get a job, and then my schedule will be reworked around. My streaming schedule will get changed once a job actually pops up. Yeah, I mean, sadly, it's been like a whole year. It has, but I mean, the entire year of COVID sucked, and there was a lot of family stuff going on that I couldn't, and we had like a sudden move, so we had to move because of certain situations, so I was like, you know, that's fine. I saved up enough to where I was okay regardless for a while. And I still do odd jobs for family that gives me, you know, money from time to time. You know, I'll do certain chores or help them with tech issues because a lot of my family doesn't understand computer stuff, and then their job requires it. So I still earn some money, but I definitely want to get a job at some point. It'll be weird, though, because I'm so used to streaming just about almost every day for X amount of hours that it'll be weird to actually switch myself into a schedule that revolves around a job, but that's eventually what's going to happen. Write it down. We murdered everything here. I said it won't be hard from video games. Yeah, I mean, like, once I'm fine doing all this other stuff for jobs. I just meant, like, it'll be weird because I've become kind of addicted to streaming. It's a fun thing to do, but of course it's not a option for me, so I have to, you know. I'm very stubborn about it. That's why I've put a lot of effort in the sense to it. But I'll eventually get around to working a proper schedule once a job pops up. Once somebody finally takes one of my applications, the many that I've sent out. I've done it before. At the last time, I only worked very part-time when I worked at McDonald's. I don't know if I want to do these delivery quests, like the look for the item. Kind of a fucking hassle, because I don't know where they are. But, yeah, I did have a schedule when I was working at McDonald's, because at that time I was working very part-time. Did more than half the full-time people did. But, I was able to make it work because I would just not be streaming on weekends, and then I would stream on weekdays for the most part. It'll all be happening in due time. Problem is, I live like in literally the middle of fucking nowhere where there is not many job offers right now in my area. So I throw out what I can and then just see what happens. Try not to be too picky with it either, because I literally don't have a job, so I'm not trying to be picky with my stuff. But if I can get one that involves me not dealing with too many customers and or people, that'd be great. But in the sense of just like, I could deal with coworkers, I can't deal with sometimes the other people that, you know, come in and have no idea what the fuck they're asking for. That arm is set. Well, not an armor set I'm completely sold on yet. Time for the hunting horn. It's actually surprising how long I've done YouTube/streaming. I mean, I don't really call myself a content creator. I usually put quotes around that because I don't feel like I really produce much content. I'm just being practically an idiot on with a video game in the background or on the front side of it without a camera and all that. Alright, off I go and hunt this thing, and then once I get the cutscene, DK will show up and save me. A goofball. Loose term used, but yeah, I that's why I usually put quotes around it. I'm like, I'm a content creator, but I don't, like, I usually, when I think of content, I usually think of people that put, like, a huge amount of effort into it, whether it's, like, editing or doing stuff for entertainment. I don't exactly do a whole lot. I kind of do the bare minimum. I just play games, talk, and that's about it. There's no real camera and stuff. I'll have scenes set up for, you know, things like that for streaming, but YouTube-wise, I literally just upload in parts whatever I've streamed. But I don't, I mean, I've, in total, not streaming, but like YouTube and Twitch and together, I've been at this for, fuck, I don't know, 9 years, 9+. But I also don't really use all the other forms. Everyone's like, well, if you're gonna wanna, you gotta use so much social media crap to really advertise yourself. And I'm like, I don't really care. I'm not doing this to get popular or a bunch of views. I just need to be a goofball and see what happens. The fact that I'm even affiliated is pretty much a big shocker to me that even happened. And the trail. Never looks like I'm gonna make that jump. Yeah. Well, I really don't care about the numbers. If I did, I wouldn't even have been here this long. I would have been done long ago. I'm just in it for fun. That's it. Sometimes talk to people, see if somebody shows up, because I'll play older games, and you get the occasional person that's like, oh, I used to play so-and-so with this, and talk about, you know, games that they like, converse about stuff, poke fun occasionally at me within, within reason when I do something stupid, or my lack of reading skills, and, have a good time with it. Because if I was caring about surviving and doing things as a channel, I definitely would have been done 9 years or 8 years ago. Oh. Gross. Hey, a conch shell. This is not what I wanted. But I'm all in it for the fun. People are always in it for fame or to make money and stuff. I mean, hell, I wasn't even going to be a Twitch affiliate. It was the only reason it happened was because my one friend was like, you should just do it, you know. Whatever happens, happens with it. And if not, then who cares? You know, you tried. That's the only reason. Other than that, I was like, I'm just in it for being a goofball and talking to people that enjoy video games. That's about it. Try to keep things positive in a world that's already full of shit. And plus, I've said the story, but literally the only reason I ever started streaming was just so my friend could help me through Ocarina of Time. That was about it, because I was a moron on how to complete the game at one of the temples. Then that was the only reason. Then it just kind of took off from there. And I had like a shoebox for a computer. So it was like awful quality. I didn't even have a proper microphone, nothing. Oh, look at all this stuff. This is so nice. This is the shit I need for that one quest if I was doing it. I'd have to be looking for those conch shells. Fuck that. I don't want it. You got this. And we get that occasionally, you know, we get the you wanna be famous crap. I must be in the big times. Delete that in a second. When you be famous, you can touch my taint. Pet my scrotum and you could be the famous one. Oh, hey there, Fred. We're not here to fight you. You got nice breath. Like, not really. It smells like you licked your ass. You're a silly looking thing. Rocks! Rocks! I don't want to get close to you. Hey, I get close and I get smacked. Ugh. I don't know why I'm going up here, but I am. Mainly to sharpen my blade, let's be honest. You know, one day I'll actually use the wheel instead of scrolling through it all, but, you know. Yeah, I even have Bots fans. Somehow DK stays around. I don't know why. Like, I joke, like, I literally don't feel like I deserve much. I'm like I literally am the guy who will constantly say he doesn't deserve something or doesn't believe that he's all that great. Not because I have that low self-esteem, but I just feel like there are way more deserving people. But I'll joke around and give DK shit for stuff because he, for some reason, sticks around. No. Put the white. He's gone. He's gone. It's okay. It's okay. That's what mods do. I mean, sort of. It wasn't originally a mod at one point. Alright, let's go around. Ooh, this way. I don't actually know where it went. Hey, a bone pile. It's mainly for the sexual, stupid remarks that I make at times. And my inability to read that he can make fun of me. That's why he stays. Oh, here he goes again. He puffed out. Ow, don't smack me. Something about using these little swords and having a ginormous back, like, body or lower half of this armor. And the only reason I even started playing Monster Hunter is DK's fault. So granted, it deserved me to play it at least another try, because the first time I ever played Monster Hunter I had a bad experience, so I just never liked Monster Hunter games. Yeah, you don't want anything to do with me. Oh god, he does! Play shitty games. Hey, I mean, I don't think he saved me from any of that. I still play shitty games when I want to. Whether they're really old shitty games or modern day shitty games. And then regular games, you know, I just play all sorts. I'm all over the place. The only thing he's really fixed is my consistency issue a little bit, because I used to start up like 10 plus games and then take a long time to beat it. Now I start up 6 games and 6 plus games at least sometimes, we'll see, and then still take forever to beat them. The fact that I even got on him didn't feel like I deserved it. What the fuck? No, don't look at that. Gonna just stay out of that one. Come on. Oh god, he's gonna fucking... Thank you. What the fuck did I go? He's hurt. He's not feeling so good. And everybody's like, what the fuck? I love that gliding thing. May not be the best thing to have, but I do enjoy it. The fact that I even got on that was really just luck. It's this way. He's gonna knock it out anyway, so... Don't need me. I kill, he takes down. There we go, see?
Nice work.
Non-lethal.
Let's hurry back to the research base. I'm starving.
Oh. Yeah. Good shot, where I'm just climbing and not really doing anything helpful. Seems about right. Slinger Sniper. I literally caught the tail end of literally his fucking wing, and I got to land on it. And at last, the Blues have rigged the airship ready. All thanks to you, the airship engineer. Complete preparations. Depart whenever you're ready. However, I do have one thing worth mentioning. You never bothered with a test flight. It's not going to be a problem for you, is it? Ready for descent into the Rotten Vale. All right.
Shouldn't you prepare before you head down to the Rotten Vale?
These are Highlands. I put road list. A request resource center. Sure. There you go. Seems about right. I don't know if there's anything else I need to do.
Hey, partner.
Hey, partner.
Now is the time.
Ready to descend into the Rotten Vale? I mean, sure.
All right.
Looking for a place to touch down. Once you reach our destination, you may depart and make camp preparations. Then it's back to the usual order of business. Finding its trail. You're down there, look long and hard. What is the Rotten Vale? How does it connect to the Coral Highlands? Well then, off we go. Yep, going to hell. Can't wait. Monster clashes, yeah. That one fucking blinded the guy. Helped us out for a little bit. I just ran away. I was like, uh-oh.
Hey, over there. What do you think?
Very well.
Starts smashing and scraping into it, and it's just like looking good. Yup. Uh-huh. Yep, alright, good. It's just ripping the whole thing apart. Like the fucking thing from SpongeBob where he's like, yep.
There, heads up.
Oh, do we call that a heads up? Like, no, it's that.
This'll definitely complicate setting up camp.
Something tells me I should hunt
I
it.
know. Catch!
Ow! What if I didn't catch it? It just explodes into my face.
When in doubt, burn 'em out.
Don't worry, John's ready with his fucking guitar. Gonna fucking throw that thing.
Hey, partner. Our mini canteen here serves food that will give you a boost for the hunt ahead.
Yeah, 'cause somebody didn't fucking eat before they went out. Just in case I need it. Stamina, really. Let's sight this thing and investigate this shitty place. This is where DK lives.
Oh, yeah. Hmm.
Seems like just a very nice place to be. Down here. Ew. A scatter nut. Let's say this looks lovely. Let's poke it. This happens a lot. Hey.
Hey, partner.
Connecting expedition so long as that monster's all about. Take care of that thing so we can clear the area. Can I just do that for a quest?
Proceed with caution.
Yeah, you can return, pick it up later. I'll do that later.
Nothing can stop us.
X on the map mean? Like the big X means it's on its way here, but that's just a little red X. Ugh. That seemed like a friendly guy. Can't wait to watch DK shoot it over and over. Time for my dumbass to run around for a while. But hey, at least I can grab some shit out of this. Need it for my research anyway. I don't know if you're small enough. Or do I actually care about catching anything? Run this way. Aha! Take that. This armor doesn't feel like it'd be the most comfortable thing, not only to wear, but to be trying to slide down with. I'm not going to try to hunt you right now. I'm not exactly equipped to do so. AKA, I need a second person here. That's the only time I could be equipped for a hunt. Okay. Fucking piece of shit hitting me. Oh, hey, friend. Oh, this looks like your area. Looks like I don't want to be here. Luckily, we're not fighting. We're not having any arguments. It's data on it. I know what you're trying to do, but you're gonna have to knock that shit off. Let's look at the book. A lot of sections I haven't looked. What the hell's going on here? I think I'm fucking dumb when it comes to this. I'm just back here. Research.
Is this the effluvium? Be careful not to touch it.
I mean, I'll try, but it's me we're talking about, and I end up just touching everything.
This place is
Yeah.
filled with that vapor stuff. Don't breathe it in or your health will drop.
Well, it seems like it's a lot of that here. Ugh, this place is disgusting. I want to go home. Fuck this place. Can get through any of that? Ugh, this place is terrible. I guess I could go deeper. I mean, I just gotta find where this grate whatever the fuck is, and that might be my best option. There he is. His home smells. Alright, we can get out of here, right? Because we don't have to hunt the thing until later. Now it just says hunt the thing, and I'm not fucking hunting it on my own. Not in this expedition. I like how the game audio stopped and my frames went from 60 to 85 randomly. It seemed really oddly specific.
Huh? It's you two.
Have we met?
Sorry, I forgot. You were out cold when I found you.
And I looked different. I had a bonehead on, I think. Or no, maybe I was I was wearing this helmet.
I'm from the First Fleet. You folks are lucky to be alive.
Hang on. She must be the one who saved us. Oh my gosh, thank you. Thank you.
Just glad you're still in one piece.
Yeah. This isn't my actual hair.
What are you doing out here?
Actually,
This is from Zora Magdaros. I'll see what I can find. I've spent
Smells
years
like poop.
delving into this valley's secrets, and I'm starting to understand a thing or two. Now it's your turn. Learn all that you can about this place. Next time we meet, we can compare notes. Sound good?
Is there a bot, or are we talking about the
We're on the
previous
top.
one? Because I don't even
Good.
fucking...
See ya.
It never even told me that a bot got... Oh, no, you mean like the account got suspended? Thank God. I thought you meant like a bot got in and you timed it out in record time. I was like, it doesn't even notify me if you were that fast. I was like, wait a minute. A little weird if you started doing things without it telling me.
nothing can stop us. Greetings.
Airworthy and waste, right? And they should get out there, export their place will help you out in the field. Other players and any of their befriended go out to their safaris. They'll go and gather materials and unlock investigations for you. Hey, you know what? See what you can do. All right. Ugh, get out of here. Let me go home.